Good morning, chat. Hi, friends. This music is too soft. Let's do this one. Yeah, have some Silk Song music. Spoiler alert for anybody that has not played through some of the Silk Song. But absolutely gonna have the relaxing soundtracks for studying Hollow Knight / Hollow Knight Silk Song. Absolutely. How do I make it loop? How does one... Am I not able to make it loop?
No, not on YouTube.
You can't make YouTube videos loop?
Not YouTube videos.
What?
Only songs.
Ugh.
Yeah. Also, look at the boy you
I see him. Look at the cute boy over there. He's right there. Not this cute boy. That cute boy. Right there. Why is he not on the dog cam? Don't ask me these kind of questions. We moved the dog cam. That way it's easier for you guys to see him. And he says, well, now that thing is rigged. Now that thing is got cooties. It's contagious. I don't like anything about it. Good morning, everybody. I am going to be working on a new thing that Mr. Becca threw out as an idea to me. I have made, you know, a bunch of different animal aquarium kind of things, but I haven't been able to sell them because I've been going, and the only markets that I have had have been at Pokemon conventions. I'm not going to bring random aquariums to the Pokemon cons. And he was like, well, why don't you make Pokemon aquariums? I'm like, what? What? A good idea. So, I went to... Oh, gross. We've got a streaker in chat. Everybody avert your eyes. Everybody avert your eyes. It did not land. Neener, neener. Get wrecked. But I did, for my first attempt, make a Psyduck aquarium. Because, why not? Now, I want to make this look a little bit cuter, and I'm thinking of putting, like, some from maybe PetSmart or Dollar... I don't think Dollar Tree has them, but little branches, little aquarium branches or something in there, little tree flower sprouts that can come out of here. I'm thinking of adding that to our Psyduck here. But isn't it so cute? So, we have another one prepared, but it's empty. It needs to have a Pokemon to go in it. So I have written down a list of different water types that you find in the ocean. So we've got Horsey, Staryu, Seal, Tentacool, Lapras, Octillery, Spheal, and Psyduck were the ones that I just thought would be kind of cute. I mean, there's Quillfish, there's a bunch of other ones that I'm like, I don't know if anybody's going to want a Quillfish. I don't know if any people are going to want a Whalmer, but that's not going to make sense to be in a small aquarium. Shadows, Praxi, 21 months. Welcome in, my friends. Thank you for that resub. How are you? Good morning. Shadows, Praxi, resub. Alright, you were on my heart and into my jar of hearts. Thank you so much. Did you see? Finian. Ooh, that's a good one. Ooh, okay, let me add that. Hold on, that's a good example. I just went to a random website and said what ocean Pokemon are there, and it popped up these. Finian, great. Ooh, Magikarp. Duh. What? The website didn't even give me Magikarp. What? This website's stupid. Like, it's trying to give me Kabuto. And Kyogre and Love Disc, but it's not giving me Magikarp? Look at this. This is the website that I went to. What kind of shenanigans? Doesn't have a Magikarp. That is a good example, though. Finian. I added that to our list. Also, there's Mr. Lancelot right there. Look at this boy. Look at this cutie over here. Ignore all the mess in that back corner. We're working on it, okay? We're gonna get things more organized, I promise, but Magikarp's totally a ground-based, but you're not wrong. That's fair. It's probably more like grass or fighting type, you know? It's the psychic type. But I love my little Psyduck. I love my little Psyduck aquarium already. He's just perfect. He's just perfect and derpy and amazing. So, I think these are very cute. What do we think price-wise on these aquariums? Do you think $20 is too much? How do we feel about $20? Is that too expensive? Should I make it $15? What do we think? And I want you guys to be realistic, not, oh, Becca, charge $50, I'll pay for it, because no, you won't. But be realistic. Like, if you saw this at a Pokemon convention and Psyduck was your favorite character, would you pay $20 for it? Or, if, like Andrew, if you saw Finian in an aquarium, 20 seems fair? Yeah, I have no idea. I can look on Etsy and see if there are any comparable projects that are like little mini crocheted aquarium kind of things, but I'm just trying to keep in mind that I had to pay for the jars, I had to pay for the beads, and then the actual crochet character that goes in there as well. So there's lots of pieces here to consider. So I'll have to see. I feel like 20 is fair. Or I could even make it like $19. Because I've heard that if you make your projects really weird prices, it intrigues people to come over and see, like, why is this not an even number? Why is this weird? Like, what is this that's $17, $19, $23? Like, I feel like maybe I could try to incorporate that. I could compromise and I could go 19, 17.50. Fair. That's why I mentioned, like, if you were going to a convention, which means you probably have money to pay for the ticket entry, and you already are going into it knowing I'm going to spend money because I'm going to a convention or a card store or whatever. $21.73, including tax, right? I saw a post that had said, crochet artists, don't make the mistake of labeling things as $5, $10, $20, $50, $100. Don't make it easy for people because they're just going to, like, zoom right on by. But if you make it, this section is $3, this section is $9.99, this section it just feels, I mean, most people don't pay in cash anymore, so I wouldn't have to worry too much about change, but what now? We're just talking about pricing, that I saw a post recommending crochet booths to not have the easy numbers, like 5, 10, 20, to charge for your projects, that you should do things like $6 or $18 or $23 or $21.73. So, Shadow said, I'll be the first one to spawn a Tangia dungeon. Aeolus has been waiting for Lizzie. He's been here itching to spawn some dungeons. He's itching to spawn some dungeons. He's ready, but he's waiting for Lizzie. I'm also waiting for Lightning. I replaced the batteries in our dad joke button. So I said that I owed Lightning a dad joke. So I'm waiting. Waiting for that. We are 12 minutes into stream. It's time. Is she not allowed to be late? I started stream late. She's allowed to be a little bit late too. I did also lower the price of the Tangia dungeons because it seemed like you guys were really enjoying it last time. So I wanted to lower it to have more engagement. Forces them to buy more if they don't want any small bills. That's true too. Like, that's part of the mindset, is like, if they see that they've got 2 items, one that's 13 and one that's 6, well, they're going to be getting $1 back. Well, maybe they'll buy something another thing that's worth 6, so it's $25, you know? Aeolus, stop. Calm down. Calm down. You're gonna wake up Lancelot. I gained 500 experience. Neat. Like, if you put 750 for the project, it turns into 15 if you get 2. That's true. And I've done things like, if you, $8 each or 2 for 20. No. Sorry. $12 each or 2 for 20. I'm not rigging people, I promise. Yeah. So. And I'm definitely trying to find some more lower cost projects for sure. Oh, like, for a good example, my chapstick cozies. These guys, I asked $3 a piece for these, and I could do $3 each or 2 for 5. Like, that seems very reasonable. Hey, Joey, welcome in. 15 seconds, 10 seconds left. 5 seconds left. Exclamation point, join. Y'all missed it. You're gonna need to have exclamation point join on Control-C, Control-V. Like, get ready. You're doing house stuff, but you're still here. I appreciate you, Laisha. Thanks for coming in, friends. Thanks for helping with the dungeons. Exactly. Thanks, Joey. If you're back, you're fine. But yeah, so I'm thinking I could make more chapstick cozies and have it $3 each or 2 for 5. I could make some more of my hats. I could make some Pokemon hats, because I usually charge 15 for my animal hats. So I could do, I don't know, I could do, I don't know what we could do if I normally charge 15. I mean, that's still a random number. It's not just one single bill. I could still stick with 15, right? Add it to the... Ah! I dropped my stuff. Exclamation point, join, add more. So I'll work on that. I'll try to make some more chapstick cozies. I think chapstick cozies and Pokemon hats. Let's add that, like Shadow said. We're gonna add that to our list of things over here. So we've got Pokemon hats, chapstick, cozy. Well, see, this is not just for a regular craft fair. Like, for a regular craft fair, yes, I don't mind adding in just random miscellaneous stuff like that. But for a Pokemon convention or a card convention, a TCG convention, yeah, if you want to share, that'd be great. Can you put that in the Discord patterns channel? Lightning, welcome in.
I told my daughter to be careful standing next to those trees. They look shady.
There you go. There's your dad joke from the other day. I even have the purple finger thingy. I brought the purple finger thingy back. But yeah, Shadow, if you could share that link in the Discord and put it in the patterns. The dad laugh makes it so much worse, right? The dad joke laugh makes it better. You're confused. It makes it better. Come on. Let's come over here. We're gonna make a spiel. We're gonna make a spiel. Ooh, lightning. Monday is when it happens. I smell like dog fart. I might. I mean, Lancelot slept by my face all night, so maybe he farted on me during the night. I don't know. I don't know. Don't ask me these hard questions. Man, I'm just destroying everything with my legendary sword that I have. You've been thinking of making more crochet stuff. Oh, tell us more about what kind of stuff that do you like to make? Do you have any specific preferences of things? Like, are you amigurumi? Are you hats and scarves? Are you clothing? Are you blankets? What kind of stuff do you like to make? Nope, we're stuck. I need to put my crochet pillow on. What is the root cube of 2700? Sorry, you said no hard questions. Make just about anything. Awesome. Does Tangy Dungeon have a web page to play? It's no. I mean, you have to just type in chat !join. There's not a website link for you to jump into. I mean, you go to Tangia if you want to add Tangia Dungeons to your community, but it's not like a website you just go to and find anybody who's playing. Did I put the hearts in for the offline hype train? I did not. So that's a good reminder. I did not do that. Thank you for reminding me. Because Lightning decided to go crazy, and somehow we had a hype train while I was offline. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, let me grab my pillow. Get my crochet pillow. Hey, Sushi, good morning. I'm not banned, you're banned. Joey, if you have any photos or if you have any socials or anything like that that you'd like to share with us, we'd love to support you and look at some of your crochet projects as well. There was an offline hype train. There was an offline hype train. Quite indeed. So... hype train. Alright, there we go. There's the hype train heart into the jar. I don't know what caused the hype train, so... Whoa! Bahantame, what a great land! 95.43. New record for you. And we had somebody the other day land at 99 point something. Sushi, good land too. Nice. This is for both. Oh, lightning. Lightning. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for Shadow to finish his drop so I can owe the people their prize. All right, Bahantame and Sushi, congratulations.
Lizard, 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 lizard.
There you go. You need to go look at the food section so you know what to cook this week. Ooh. All right. Huge. All right. We need to add this. We are working on a spheal, a little tiny spheal, exclamation point pattern if you would like to see what I'm working on. Nine. 12, 15, and 18. All right, still got to keep increasing. You have an unhappy... I know! You didn't give your doggo a treat for Christmas, and I'm upset with you. It's very rude. Very rude. Two, three, four. Another dungeon coming around. Exclamation point join, everybody. There's like 85 of them in the queue. We need to level up our characters, add all the new equipment. Don't forget, over here on the right-hand side of the screen, there is an interaction button for you to edit your character when you get items and things from chests and when you level up. That way we can fight another boss later. They got 3 pounds of piggy ears, but you forgot to give it to them. You told me you didn't give it to them. Five. 4, 5. 5. Last one. Doggo 1 is in crate right now. What happened? Why are they in timeout? Why are they in timeout, Impact? What did the sweet angels do? We are finishing up the widest part of this spiel. She tears up stuff when she's alone. Oh. Hey, awesome. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it, Shadows. You like this music? It is music from Hollow Knight. It's beautiful. Hollow Knight music, some of my favorite stuff. Some of my favorite. Exclamation point, join! Get into these dungeons! Lightning, join in! Join us! There it is. Phew! Impact! Exclamation point, join! Join us! They did a typo. That's what happened here. They did a typo. Understood. Thank you, Sushi, for trying to jump in here. I had a very yummy breakfast. So I had a bowl of strawberries with a banana. And then the reason I was late to stream was because we were making cereal bars, homemade cereal bars. So I took some sunflower butter and honey, mixed that together with some Lucky Charms, and then had to put that into a 9x9 casserole dish and squish it all together. And then I put it in the freezer, and it had to stay frozen for about 30 minutes or so until it hardened up. We probably could have left it in there for another 5 or 10 minutes because it wasn't quite hard. And it maybe because it was sunflower butter and not peanut butter. I don't know if the freeze point of sunflower butter is different than peanut butter, but man, was it tasty. Ooh, boy, that was very yummy. Exclamation point join, everybody. I know it's hard because there's a setting in Twitch that's like, you can't send the exact same message twice in a row, or you sent the same message 30 seconds ago. So next time, just do exclamation point join and then send an emote, and then exclamation point join and then send an emote, or do the drop game, or or whatever you need to do. This spiel is really quite large. Is this gonna fit in here? I don't think it's gonna fit in here. It says bit. No. I'm going to undo a little bit of this, and I'm gonna make it slightly smaller. I'm gonna make it go down to the size 30 and not 36 stitches around. Okay. So now... Okay, so now we are at 30 stitches. I feel like if I do it at 30 stitches around, maybe it won't be too large for the aquarium, the tiny aquarium. You're gonna pour Pepsi into my pickle juice. I don't drink Pepsi. Lightning, if you really do like this music, though, I highly recommend listening to Christopher Larkin's soundtracks for both Hollow Knight as well as Hollow Knight Silksong. Like, I just will have that on in the background while I'm doing paperwork. It's super engaging, super relaxing. It's so nice. Alright, next dungeon's available. Pepsi needs to be banned. Oh. Vicious. Just play the Halloween Night OST. Yeah, absolutely. This is just an hour remix. It's not the whole soundtrack, but let's copy this link. Paste. Hello? Why are you not pasting? That's weird. Just play the Hollow Knight. Oh, there, Hollow Knight OST. Yes. So this is just popped up on my thing. It said relaxing soundtracks for studying, and it's a combination. Some Hollow Knight songs, some Silksong. So I just really, really like it. It's only an hour, so if you want the actual soundtrack, though, let's copy. Here is the Silksong soundtrack. It's the Silksong original soundtrack. I'll have to look up. Can I eat the Psyduck? No. No. Duck is off the menu. Alright, jump into these dungeons, you guys. And watch your character, because if you end up opening some chests and getting some items, make sure you click on the right-hand side of the screen. So that will be where you edit your character's inventory and everything. So you can upgrade your items and armor and shields and gloves and boots, different things to make future dungeons easier and more profitable for you. Make sure you keep doing that every now and then as well. Y'all are being bullies. We've almost caught up to our purple finger thing. We're almost there. There it is. Alright, this is the last row of blue, I believe, and then I swap over to the beige. Beige. Everyone gets one roasted Psyduck with a crunchy teriyaki glaze made by me. Oh. I have never cooked duck in my life. I wouldn't even know how to begin cooking duck so it's not dry or rubbery. I did, however, make turkey teriyaki last night, so. Alright, last stitch of the blue. Now, we swap over to the barge. I'm trying to use up some scrap, so hopefully I have more than enough. Okay. This section in Hollow Knight is very, very challenging from this music right here that's being played. This section of Silksong, very, very hard. I do refuse to make chat roasted Psyduck. Exactly right. I refuse. Duck is too greasy. Oh. I figured it was going to taste like chicken and be kind of more like a dry meat. Alright, so there's that. Now, we just go around 2 times in beige, and then we start to do decreases. Made by Becca. I'm not gonna make you a steak. No. I'm not even ever making Mr. Becca a steak, okay? If I'm not making my own fiance a steak, I've told him I refuse to cook beef in this house. He will have to cook the beef outside on the grill, or he has to buy it at a restaurant, because I'm not cooking beef in this house. We have such terrible ventilation that when steak is being cooked, it just sets off all the smoke detectors in the house. Terrible ventilation in my kitchen. So if anybody is an HVAC person and would like to come and fix my house for free, gotta specify that, for free. Buy a smoker. We'll just add a smoker to our wedding registry. How about that? Decrease. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. You get a bunch. Oh, exclamation point join. Oh, 1 second left. Whew. Made it. Bunch of magical crap and now look like a pumpkin knight. You know, a welder, if you sent a welded smoker box, what would I do? I would put it on our back porch, on our patio, and let Mr. Becca cook with it. Is that a sufficient answer? Send meat prep shed for the backyard. Got it. As long as it is not something my HOA is going to get mad at me for having. Or it can be something for our future house. But we're not planning on moving out of this house for a while until we get finances under control, pay off the wedding. We're probably going to end up having our first child in this house. It'll look like a garden shed. Yeah, I can't have any kind of physical buildings, but HOAs are icky. They are greedy. You know what else is not icky, though? This girl. This girl is perfect. This girl is perfect.
The hunt is on for sweets and treats.
I mean, I wouldn't have willingly... Exclamation point, join Lizzie. Oh, you're already here. Perfect. I wouldn't have willingly paid for an HOA. I just didn't have a choice. That I loved this house, so it came with an HOA. So I didn't really have a choice otherwise. But it's been fine for me overall, except for how expensive it is, because they do all of the landscaping, all of the outside maintenance, they do all the pest control, all that kind of stuff that I never would want to deal with as a homeowner, so... Oh, I have no idea. I don't know what I signed, if I signed anything. I just signed a bunch of paperwork when I sold my soul to get my loan for the house and do the mortgage and everything. Oh, you tricked me, Aeolus. Click, click, boom, welcome in. You tricked me, Aeolus. I saw the spawn Tangia dungeon and I thought that meant to do exclamation point join. I've been bamboozled. Uncle Shadow said Grayson potion Lancelot treat. Grayson's already here. You woke her up from her slumber. Here you go, Mama. Sorry, Lancelot. I hit him right in the head. I did. I said I'm sorry. Hi, Grayson. Oops. Somebody just got an epic item. Ooh, make sure you guys check your Tangia interaction. Dungeons are only 50 now. I did lower them. Aeolus asked me if I could please lower the price of the dungeons, so I did. What is this? Body armor. Body armor. So I'll keep that one on. What's this? Weapon. No, I'm not going to use that weapon. Headband. Do I have anything better headband-wise? No. So I need an upgraded... I need upgraded boots and upgraded headband. So those are the two things that I still need. So if anybody sees one in a chest, please let me know so my character can go collect. If only that's how that worked, right? Alright. Now that we're back to crocheting. You have a pumpkin head? Maybe. You're gonna stick a giant hot pink duck in your yard? I love that for you. Thankfully, they have not complained about my decorations, because I go all out super crazy for Halloween and Christmas throughout the year, and I have not had any complaints about my decorations, so that's been nice. You demand a tiara. I have a tiara. My character doesn't, but I have one in my inventory. I wish I could give it to you. Aeolus obtained Epic Pirate's Guard. I got uncommon boots. I don't need uncommon boots. I need epic or legendary. Alright, that should be pretty good. So that's the starting size of Spheal. I think this Spheal should fit in here. I just want to double check. It's hard to get in, but I think once it's in, yeah, it'll be fine. It'll fit. It'll fit. It's a tight fit, but it'll be fine because that's the joy of crochet projects is they are malleable. Mostly. Alright, so we're at 18, so now we do decreases around to do 12 and then 6. Usually I wait to stuff until I'm at the 12 stitches mark, so this is actually a little bit early for me. Whoops. 6. 8. 10 and 12. Okay. If you want to get good loot, make sure you equip all the gear that increases chances for loot. That's true. That is true. Very, very true. There are some loot that give you higher damage, but like a percentage chance that you're gonna die, higher loot chances. I mean, there's a wide variety of stats, so make sure you're looking at the items when you're making your build. We're at 8. I'm gonna add some more fiber fill here, make this boy chonk. If you ever have someone saying they're an HOA, I already read that. I read that twice already now, Impact. What do you mean? I commented and I said, I love that, Impact. That's when I talked about my decorations in my yard. That my HOA has never gotten mad at me for having decorations. I have not put a flamingo in my front yard, but all my other stuff that I've put in my front yard, I've never been yelled at or fined. Except for my neighbors. They put their trash can in my driveway because they were going out of town. And then the HOA messaged me and said, you need to remove the trash can. It is an eyesore. We're going to fine you. I'm like, you better not. It's not my trash can. Try again. I'm trying to be a good neighbor. So, no. And they proceeded to not email me again. I'm like, yeah, you don't come after me. No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You think you need to take off your helmet so you have a better chance of finding loot? Ah. I need to go through my items and see if I have any that is like a negative percentage chance of finding loot. Or like a percentage chance of not finding loot. 4, 5, and done. Alright, so here's the body of our Spheal. One more push through here. Okay, we're woven in. Wonderful. Alright, so there's the body of our spiel. It's a little, basically a blue Pokeball. Now, I have to make some ears. Mouth and tail are all the main color. The fins are in beige. So let me go ahead and do this real quick. Bahantume has started a Tangia dungeon. Alright, huge! Exclamation point, join, Mr. Becca. Hi, Grayson! Lizzie's here, good. Phew. What is it, buddies? What? Hi, handsome! Oh my goodness, you're just so sweet. Hi! Oh my good boy. I love this boy so much. Hi. I love you so much. I know. Why are you underneath my desk? I need you to not be there. Legendary. It says, nobody answer me. So nobody answer him.
But if you close
Emotional damage. I'll emotionally damage you. That one. There. Extra eyeball for you. Eh. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. It doesn't say how many fins to make. I'm guessing I only make 2. I think Sphere only has 2 fins, right? Yeah, just 2 fins. 2. You should go make the crochet doll cloak soon. Hey! Nice. Do it. From the Impkins book? Nice. I got that for my best friend's kid when they were starting to learn how to crochet. I got that book for them for Christmas or birthday. I don't remember which. I think Christmas. I try to give each kid a book at Christmas time. It doesn't have to necessarily be a picture book or a storybook, but it can be a crafting book. It can be, like, I got Pokemon comic books for one of the kiddos this year. Exclamation point join. Next dungeon is on its way. They have a D&D crochet one as well. I don't doubt it. I do not doubt it. If anybody plays D&D in our community and needs dice bags, let me know. I have a bunch of dice bags from when I used to play D&D, and I spent a lot of time making dice bags. I would be happy to show you what bags that I have. D&D is for nerds. It is. Quite. You've got leather ones for your math rocks? Nice. Yeah, I've been using my big crochet one to store all of my click-clack rocks. D&D is also for Stranger Things fans. I feel like D&D is going to have this huge influx of new people interested in playing it because of the show. It's like the next generation of D&D players are starting because of a Netflix show. Alright, there are the 2 fins. And I still have a little bit of scrap left over. We love to see that. Okay. This over here. You need some dice bags, Lightning? The dungeon gave you bombs. I also have bombs. Cool. I'll take some pictures, or if you want to send me like your favorite colors, I can look through my box and pull out ones that are of those colors and show you and see if you like them or not. Exclamation point, join! The next dungeon is ready. Alright, so I need the blue to do for the ears and the mouth. And that's it. Ears and mouth, and oh, and tail. I guess it does have a tail. Heck. Lizzie said, I want to add a dungeon to this queue. Lizzie chose chaos. You think you're waiting till summer to do more resin casting? Oh, okay. The cold makes it harder to do, I guess. When you say it wreaks havoc, I'm guessing it just makes it harder for it to cool without having the bubbles and stuff. Okay. Thank you, Lightning. Curing becomes difficult. I gotcha. Black, blue, purple, and hot pink. Got it. I will look for those after stream. I know exactly where they are, too. They're in... I have... all of my dice bags are in one specific container. So it'll be easy to find. Here's ear number 1. So it's going to go on top like that. Oh, so, Shadow. Mr. Becca is getting into the 3D printing realm of things. He doesn't have a 3D printer yet, but do you have any suggestions of websites or tips and tricks or just general recommendations for somebody who's wanting to get into 3D printing?
But if you close your emotional
For the printer recommendations, stick to bamboo. Okay. That's a brand, I'm guessing? Not actually printing bamboo. Like the plant. So you're supposed to use filament, not bamboo. You're hot? Well, turn on your ceiling fan. Lizzie has landed and redeemed an eyeball. I got a lot of things to catch up. Hold on. I have a lot of things to catch up on. Okay. So there's that. Let's get our eyeball. Nice land there, though, Lizzie. I'll put it on my nose, just for you. Printables and Thingiverse, yeah. For design, work on shape is popular. Used FreeCAD. Okay. Lots of interesting things. Ads are starting in 4 minutes. Just an FYI, if you're not currently subscribed to our channel, please consider doing so. It is a new year. New year, new sub. You know? So there's this. Mesh mixer as well. Interesting. Okay. Read everything in all the manuals. Okay. Good to know. Lots of YouTube tutorials out there. Nice. I did ask, one of our mutual friends got a 3D printer for Christmas, so I've asked him for if he would give me an opinion. I sent him a pattern or whatever you call them for 3D printing. I was like, do you think this is going to be good? And he said that he wouldn't mind. He needs a new project to print, so he's like, I was looking for my next thing to print. How about I print you a prototype and see if this is what you're thinking of? I'm like, cool. Yes, please. Trying to sew on this ear. One final stitch right here. All right, ears are on. Send him the cookie cutter you sent. Maybe he can get it to print. Okay. Scissors. All right, we got both ears on our spiel. I feel like this one's actually a little bit too close to that one, but it's okay. It's okay. It's good enough. It's good enough. 1 minute until ads begin. Just goodbye to people that are not subscribed. You've got 1 minute to decide to subscribe or come over to YouTube where you can watch for free. Alright, let's make the mouth. And then we'll put the fins on. So the mouth. Chain 8. Dungeon. Exclamation point join. Six, 7, 8. Start in the third stitch. That's a tail. Second stitch. Half double. Double increase. Half. Slip stitch. Then the other side of the mouth. You don't mind doing design work for hubby? Way cheaper than mailing packages. That's true. I would love to collaborate with you, because there are some things that we're thinking of, maybe even for the wedding, getting 3D printed. But I don't have a way to do such things. So there's the mouth. We still need to make the tail because I forgot to do the tail. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, now into the third stitch. Double. Treble. Double. Half. I hate going onto a chain. It's like this is the slowest part of crocheting for me. Alright, another dungeon is available. 30 seconds. Exclamation point, join. 2. Chain 1, turn. In the front loop only. Ah, okay. Two half, two double. This is a free pattern, exclamation point pattern, if you are interested. Treble. Ah. Double. Chain 3 for whatever reason. Then back loop only. Oh, I guess just Spheal's tail has like this gap in between it. Interesting. Okay. Whoa. Alright, tail is complete. Neat. Alright. Like that. Okie dokie. Alright, I got another dungeon. You're not dying in dungeons every time? I know, you're upgrading. See, the more you play, the better chance you have at surviving and collecting loot. And then eventually, we'll even have the manpower to take on bosses successfully. Somebody should tag Fraggle and have him get in here. Get in on these dungeon battles. Level up his character. There we go. I'm not going to sew the entire mouth down because I think it's going to be cute when it's pushed up a little bit like that. It has a little bit of movement to it and it doesn't feel so flat. Okay. So there's the front part of the sphere. I still need to put the tail and the fins on. Then we need to get the felt out to do the eyes. I'm not going to crochet on the eyes. I'm just going to use felt. It does want a little bit of black detail work with this, so grab that. So it needs to have a line right here. Nope, not even that far down. More like there. There, see? Cute little detail work here. Another dungeon. Chat, are you guys already bored with all the dungeons? Like, you guys got quiet all of a sudden. Hey, Ani, I'm feeling wonderful. I've got cedar right now. I've got some cedar allergies, so I'm sneezing like non-stop. But that is just par for the course of January in Texas. Lizzie and Aeolus both love dungeons, frantically looking for blue yarn. Oh. Here, I have some blue yarn to share. Nothing but snow for you. Ooh. How are you doing, Ani? Where does the tail of this seal go? Does it attach to the blue part? Attach the tail on top of the color change to hide the color change. Yes, okay. Just wanted to be sure it was right at that color change. Wonderful. Perfect. Right here. Right hither. Why, yes. Lots of stuff done, cleaning and other chores. Lizzie has landed again. Why is it not putting in chat anymore? It's not putting it in chat that you guys are landing. Or did it and I'm just blind? I'm not seeing it posting in chat anymore. This is for you, Lizzie. Alright, let me go over here to Pixel. Flush. See if I might have to re-log in. Maybe it's not loading. I have it. Yeah, it still shows chat announcement message username landed for certain number of points. We're gonna change it to just winter themed and not Christmas themed.
What do you mean it's still Christmas?
I'm changing it right now. It's not still Christmas. We're in January.
We still have Christmas till the end of January.
We do still have our Christmas stuff up, but not everybody else. They don't.
You should join us.
Okay. You should have a new drop looking thing. You can see my ceiling fan, the brass thing right there. You can You have a magic book now to take into dungeons with us? Ooh, are you going to be one of our mages? Are you going to be a mage? Are you going to be a priest? What are you going to be? My character is definitely a frontliner. I have a fancy sword. I'm definitely going to be a frontliner. Shadow, congrats. You got the Magikarp shield. Epic shield. Heck yeah. There you go. Now you and Aeolus can match twinsies. I do have the magic. Do I have it equipped though? I don't. Yeah, I don't have it equipped because I have the bombs. I don't think they give me a better chance at killing an enemy and possibly dying. Fine. I had that on there because we were fighting the boss fight. I just had never edited it. There.
For the next boss fight, we'll get fair warning for people to switch.
Yeah. So what Mr. Becca is saying is that whenever we unlock the next boss fight, we'll give fair warning so everybody can change all their equipment to take away the loot stuff, but to do better fighting options. But for now, equip all your items that give you better chance at getting loot, because that will help you in the long run. We have plenty of people jumping into our dungeons that I think the surviving a fight is not as challenging for us right now. You're going into the dungeons naked. You hope you survive. Hey, me too. Oh no, I missed it. No. I was 1 second too late. No. Okay, good. Hey, I was busy. I've got this to do. Well, while you guys are fighting, I'll just go ahead and sell some of my armor so I can gain experience, since I don't get experience from the dungeon this time. I'm gonna sell all this stuff until I hit level 19, which I'm very close. I'm halfway there. I bet I can do it. Austin's here! Welcome in, friends. Ah! I went full screen somehow? Get out of here, full screen. Ooh, I sold one of my rare items, and I almost leveled up just with that one item. No, don't equip it. Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. Get out of here. Give me. Give me my hats back. Better. Exclamation point, join! I'm not gonna miss it this time. Ani, did you survive the dungeon? With our team's protection? Alright, I'm level 19. You didn't, but you will this time. You got this. We'll protect you. Unless you go off on your own and fall into a ditch, we can't protect you from yourself. So we can't protect you from yourself. Austin, Happy New Year, friend. Thanks for coming in. We'll protect you like we would in Peak. It says fold this one flat. And then... Let's move it up one. You died of dysentery? Oh no, what is this, Oregon Trail? It's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me. You're only a problem for a little bit. Once you start getting the loot and the experience points, then you won't die nearly as much. And especially you're not going to have dysentery because you're going to make sure that you poop safely. You're not going to have the bad poops. Organ Get out of here. That was too funny. There's 1, 2. You guys realize you're going to have more dungeons than we actually have time on stream for, right?
Actually, we only have about 10 dungeons after this, so
You-
that's why we're stacking up.
You sure?
Yes.
Pretty sure we have like 807.
My God.
Nice nails, you love the color? Thank you. We went to a wedding on Tuesday and I wanted to have nails that kind of semi-matched my dress. And I wore like a hot pink, almost maroon colored dress. And so I was like, I'll wear some pink nails. Alright, so we got a good party now. Now we're talking. We still have a naked Ani joining us, but you know what? It's okay. We've got streakers in chat. We've got naked people. It is what it is. If that is what brings you joy, then I'll allow it. We need to make some spots. I think instead of... I'm just gonna cut the spots out of felts. We need 4 big spots and 4 small spots. So I'm just gonna make spots of whatever size I feel like because that is just how it's gonna go. But I still want it to be kind of semi-round. Mostly round. There we go, look, a spot. Who's making noise? Hi, Grayson. There we go. Apparently Becca walked into 2 goblins and it was awkward. It's true, I open doors without knocking sometimes and I should just be like, yeah, but just... Ugh. Did I do the stretch? I did not. Like you demanded. I'm sorry. I didn't see the stretch come through. I did put your eyeball on my nose though. Thank you for the stretch though. I think that should be sufficient for some more spots. And I have to make the eyeballs. I'm gonna make those out of felt as well. I feel like it's just gonna be easier to do all these smaller details out of felt and just glue them on. Because this is not supposed to be a character that the kids are gonna be playing with. It's gonna be in a little mini aquarium, so... Okay. Almost. We got a couple more we gotta do here. Let's do one more large. One more large spot, and then we'll focus on the small spots. Okay, this is like the most not circular dot I've ever cut from felt. Are we there yet? Aeolus has landed, so it did work. I just needed to re-log in. Okay. New year, new authorizations. Okay. No, it's pointy right here. I don't want it to be pointy. There. Okay. I don't have the droplet redeem. I don't. I could add that. It just would take a little... Actually, I'm not sure if I can. It may be a premium thing and I haven't paid for the drop game. I'll have to look into it. I'll look into it for sure. What was I doing? Oh, eyeballs. There you go. I'll look into it though, for sure. Alright, so these should be the last two spots that I need. Unless I make it look completely wrecked. Okay, that's decent. Last circle. Alright, next dungeon's up. Okay. Hydration time. Got it. Exclamation point join! There's all the dots. Okay, next. Do I even have any black felt left? No! I have this much black felt. Enough for one eyeball. Can he be winking? Is that okay? I have purple. Oh man. Hecky darn, now I gotta get up. Go get the black felt. Dadgummit. Dadgummit. Gotta get up. Oh man. Oh. We have 3 dogs in this house, and not a single one wants to be on the dog cam today. One in the hallway of the loft, one over here by Psyduck, and one in the guest room on the futon. I just don't think this eyeball is going to be quite the right size for Sfeel, so I'm making it a little bit bigger. Now that eye's a little bit too big, so let's trim it down just slightly. Do you guys have any New Year's resolutions or goals or anything like that? I was watching Astro the other day and his mom made a comment that she doesn't do resolutions, she just does it. She's like, what's the point in saying I have a resolution to eat more vegetables or go to the gym? And she's like, why would I do that? Just do it. Make the change. Like, don't say, I think I'm gonna do this. No, just get it done. So, I kind of like that sassy mindset. Exclamation point join! 5 seconds. Good job, Lizzie. Good job, Lightning. Phew. Y'all made it. Ooh, Shadow, you just missed it. I'll try to do better about verbalizing instead of just automatically pushing. Go. Your resolution is to ban me, and that is why you are not lead moderator. That's why you don't have the hammer, you only have the sword. You were selling out the common loot, that's fair. Okay. Also, Lightning, I bought the light brown, or the brown puff paint that I needed to add some extra detail work to your thumper. So I'm excited.
Lizard, 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 lizard.
Okay, there's that. Now I need to add these. Can't wait to see them. Yeah, I need to spend more time actually finishing up and doing all the parts for Taz. But Mr. Beck and I have been watching a ton of anime recently, so I have not been able to watch any or crochet while watching anime. What's a ton and which one? So we binge watched Solo Leveling, and we've been binge watching Frieren since the new season's coming out soon. I finished all of Shield Hero, and I think that's all for right now. Ooh, you got a musician. Shadow's a musician. All right. I missed the dungeon. No. I missed Lizzie's dungeon. Shangri-La Frontier. I have not heard of that one. I will watch pretty much whatever Mr. Becca puts on the TV that he has recommended. Was it good? He liked it. I'm not missing this dungeon. Alright, last two spots. And our spiel is almost done. Okay, there are all the spots added onto our spiel. I feel like I should move one of these spots up here instead of back here. Which means I'm going to need to put a little bit more glue since I just removed the glue from the back of that one. Yeah, I like that better. Okay. What was the first finished project? No, so the first finished project, the Chibi Charizard was 228 of 2025. The first project I finished was I made a Psyduck aquarium. So I did this Psyduck last night. That was the first project of 2026. And now we have project number 2 being a Spheal that we're putting into a little aquarium. Let me grab the white puff paint to add the little glowing dots to our eyes here. Now our sphere is 100% complete. There we go. Our sphere is done. Pushing down on all the felt just so the glue fuses to the project. There we go. I don't know why I just pushed the exclamation point join button when there was nothing loading, but it is what it is. I do silly things. Don't ask me. Now, I was just early. That's what it was. I was preemptively getting ready for the dungeon. That's what was happening. All right, I think that was all of the music. All right. No, I don't need to do Ori and the Blind Forest. Let's go over to... I haven't gotten to this area, so I really don't want to spoil the music for that area for myself. Let's go to this one. Hollow Knight full OST. That works. Alright, I'm going to let this dry because we do have this. I'm not going to put it directly inside. I'm going to let all the pieces dry, but that does go inside of here. I am going to be right back. I need to use the bathroom. Alright, kiddos. What is happening in chat? Y'all are being messy. Exclamation point join. I came back at the right time. Did I miss a dungeon while I was peeing? I hope I didn't. I hope I didn't miss anything exciting. Here's another jar. We're gonna prepare another aquarium. I'm reusing these little beads that I had in my little candle jar over here. There we go. Should be good. Okay, who landed? Aeolus, are you landing again? Or is this the same land from like 20 minutes ago? Is this the same land? Is this the same land from 5 hours ago? New land. Alright, I believe you. There you go. Alright, we need to think about what our next critter. I've done the seal. I've done Psyduck.
But if you close your
Hey! Why are we doing more eyeballs? I feel like this horsey pattern that I found is going to be way too big. So what I can do, I could use the coloration of a horsey and just make a seahorse, but make it look like a horsey. I'm kind of thinking the same thing for seal, is to find a pattern of a seal and just use the coloration. Well, I mean, I could. So these are supposed to be little aquariums. I could make terrariums with like a Bulbasaur or something, but I wouldn't be able to use the blue to represent water. I would need to buy some like green or brown to make it more terrarium-esque. Or some of like the, you know, the moss-looking ground stuff that you put for plants and wreaths and stuff. I could get some of that kind of stuff to make some little Pokemon terrariums. These are just supposed to be aquariums. Bulbasaur at some point is your favorite? Aw. Uncle Jason, said Grayson Potion Lancelot Treat. Here you go, buddy. Say thanks, Uncle Jason. I don't know if Potion's gonna get off the futon. She is for. Oh, she did get off the futon. Here, baby girl. She did. Oh, big yawn. She's still drugged, so she has been sleeping. She's sunbathing on the futon, but she came out because she heard Uncle Jason. Excuse me. Excuse me. You know what? I'm going to make a new command because I think it's going to be funny, and I want you guys to hold me accountable. Give me the list of special identifiers. Identifiers. Let me go to stream. I think it's under stream elements. I already have a command similar to what I'm wanting to do. Lightning, nice land. Thank you. I missed that dungeon as well. Heck. Looking for chat commands. Custom commands. I don't know if this is going to work on Mix It Up or not, but I'm going to copy it. And try. Okay, that did not work. Alright, so that's not the... That's not the command. So how do I do... Hmm. Hmm. I don't know, chat. I'm not good at these things. Just on command. Hmm. So if I go over to... So let's delete this. Never mind that. Let's come over here. And go to counters. No, I had that right. Action. Counter. Create an update. Okay. Only letters and numbers allowed. The... Okay, so then I add this. $sign. Alright, let's see. Test? Nope. Test? Yeah, I did it! I did it! All by myself! Yay! I did it all by myself! Alright, you guys have a new command. I'm gonna go ahead and catch us up. There we go. I've caught us up. I've sneezed twice on stream today. So next time I sneeze, you know what? I should edit that. I don't want anybody to do it. I only want my moderators to do it. This needs to be a moderator only command. There we go. Alright. There you go. Perfect. Close out of all that. I still don't have any new loot. Still no new loot. Heck. I'm hungry. I'm selling all of my common items. Okay. Let me grab a magic carp. Crochet pattern. I like to use this guy, but he's a little bit big. I wonder if I could make it... Oh yeah, it's asking me to use a size 5mm hook. I can make it smaller by using a hook that's like a little bit, quite a bit smaller. So I'll have that for later. Okey-doke. Then I've done this feel. I'm gonna go ahead and bookmark this feel though under crochet patterns, just so I like it for later. And bookmarking the Psyduck. That's all good. And I've now sold all of my trash equipment. Perfect. All trash equipment is gone. Lovely. Sir, this is America. It's Grayson with an A. Mr. Grayson he was in the middle of the hallway. He's not there right now. I think he probably went into the loft or the stream room. Plug it in, then press power. That'll be $3.50. For your consult. Okay. Let's see here. I think I need orange to make a magic harp. Oh, I wanted to look up... You know what? We're gonna look at this. Finian crochet. It's so big. This one looks like it's probably small. But they didn't share the pattern because why would they? Pattern. So the only one I can find is a paid pattern on Etsy, and it's going to be really big, so it's not going to work. No, it's not going to work. This is the one I want, but it has no pattern. That's the one I want, but it has no pattern. I'm gonna need you to stick your finger in the power cord slot and tase yourself. That'll be $3.50. Oh my goodness, you guys are aggressive. Aggressive. This is Laisha's favorite music right now. I hope she's still working on her housework and listening to this music at the moment. This is her favorite song from Hollow Knight. Definitely does not give her any trauma. Okay, so Finian might not be something we can do. There has not been a crochet artist that has come up with a Finian. You got a dress? Huge. I'm glad you're going to be clothed successfully. Okay. Alright. I think I've got 30 minutes. I can have myself stay on for 30 more minutes. Let me grab some orange and we'll work on this little Magikarp. So I'm gonna change the pattern for you guys. I'll start a Magikarp. I thought about just ending stream early, but I started stream late and I don't want to do both. That's not fair to you guys. There. Alright, exclamation point pattern. We're gonna work on part of a Magikarp. Part of a Magikarp. So I need obnoxious orange. Give me this obnoxious orange. All the way over there by Mr. Becca. Heck. Is that an okay Magikarp color, chat? What do you think, Mr. Becca? He says he thinks so. So we're going to say yes. I'm gonna need... Okay, Psyduck. Between you and Lancelot, you guys are making it challenging to navigate the loft right now. Here. I threw a little cow at him on the floor and he's very happy. Looks orange to you? Perfect, I'm glad. You're gonna harass a kitty? Don't do that. I'm not gonna do a 12-hour stream. I could, but I'm not. Because I'm hungry. I need food. And whenever I'm streaming, Mr. Becca just locks himself over at his desk and refuses to walk back and forth because he doesn't want you guys to see him. He wants to remain a figment of your imagination. So if I had a 12-hour stream, I would not be able to have him bring me food. He'd be stuck over at his computer for 12 hours as well, which I'm sure he'd be okay with. He could just play a video game. You're a figment of their imagination. They don't know you actually exist. They've never seen you on camera. They don't know you exist. You and I have never been physically seen in the same room. They don't know you exist. I could just be talking to myself right now. I'm gonna try it with this. Get into that dungeon. You got 15 seconds. Exclamation point join. Help. The only problem with this specific yarn is it pulls apart really easily. I don't know what brand this is, but I know it's the brand of not great. It's not a good quality. It's something I got from one of the estate sales, I'm sure. It just happens to be the right color. That guy's gone a little crazy talking to the wall, I know. That's what happens when you are a streamer. You start to hallucinate. The purple finger thingy after this row. 4, 5, and 6. Okay. Wow! See, again, the yarn pulls apart if you're not careful. Six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And dungeon complete. Alright, the next dungeon should be starting any second. Make sure you guys get back to your keyboards if you aren't already there. Excuse me, my friend over there is a little embarrassed. He'd like your phone number. He wants to know where he can get a hold of... He'd like to know where he can get a hold of you in the morning. Oh my. Oh my. I like it. But also, you deserve a bonk. Ani! Nice land. Shadow's very much missing. He wanted to land on my face. That's what it was. So Shadow landed on my face, not on the snow pile. Alright, this is for you, Ani. Congratulations on your land. Leave Psyduck alone when dropping. I go all the way around. Ah! Help! Alright, so there's that. Now, I'll do another increase. I feel like I can finish this body before I go get lunch. That'll be easy to do. Thanks for sitting through the ads, for anybody that is stuck in ads. For those of you that are not stuck in ad jail, good on you. Thank you for subscribing. That means you guys are extra wonderful. Now go around 2 times. Do. Exclamation point join. Do your next dungeon battle. How many more do we have? Don't even know. Mr. Becca is playing a game. He's not even able to hear me right now. "15 seconds. Do you guys have any plans for this first weekend of the new year? Any upcoming changes you want to make in your life? I know we mentioned at the beginning of stream about resolutions, but I don't remember reading anybody's comments about if you thought you were going to do any resolutions this year. No plans, no changes? Sweet. Actually really big. Okay, it's fine. We'll make it work. Ooh, I found a musician instrument. The rare bow of the musician. Alright. I still like my legendary sword, but if I wanted to be a ranger type, then I could swap over. I need to do the back loops only. So I think for this Magikarp, I'm going to have to lay the aquarium down on its side because it's going to be a lot longer. We're working from the front of the face to the back of the body. When it's not a, like, this is the whole body kind of thing. It's not. This is the front of the face, so it's going to be long. But I used a smaller crochet hook. I thought it was going to be smaller, but that's what I get for thinking. I probably could have gone down to another smaller sized hook. Alright, Lizzie said, join my dungeon now. I'll join Lizzie's dungeon. Alright, there's that. Oh, one more. Now, go back around for 4 more rows. That's what I'm saying. It's going to be a long fish. It's going to be a chonky. Chiki is popping off with these cosplays. She's been doing a lot of cosplay work, especially with her K-pop Demon Hunters cosplays. She's been doing a lot of art. She was in an art block for a lot of 2025, she said. And K-pop Demon Hunters kind of got her out of her funk, out of her art block. Happy New Year, Malexa. Thank you for coming in. Always lovely to see you. What a beautiful face to have come into our chat today. Can we get a shout out from Alexa, please? I always love having you join our community again. I hope IRL is going well for you. Hope Kiddo is good. Hope you are good. That's a lot of people wanting to give you shout outs. There you go. We got a lot of shout outs for you, Malexa. Mods are on top of it. Alright, another Tangia dungeon. It was a tough end of the year. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. It's a new year, though. New year, new opportunities, new chances, new adventures. I'm going to be going on a huge adventure. Not just physically, but emotionally this year, because I'm getting married this year. I can now officially say it's this year. I'm also going to Fiji, so that's my actual physical adventure. But the emotional journey, the emotional adventure is going to be getting married. It's true, he's there. He's right at it, Lizzie. Monday's stream, as long as he's not absent on Monday, will be the day. Oh no. Oh, Malexa, I'm so sorry to hear that. That is a very rough thing to have to go through. That's a lot of loss. I am so sorry, friend. Can we give some hearts and hugs and love over to Malexa, please? I will send up some prayers for you and your family as well. That's a very tough thing to go through, especially around the holidays. Any time of the year is tough to lose a loved one, but to lose 3 back to back to back and to lose them at the holidays, I'm so sorry. Man. Take the time that you need to experience your grief and go through your feelings, go through your thoughts and memories. There is no timeline. Perfect. All right, there's no time. Perfect. Insert the safety eyes to the side. Wait a second. But I haven't made the eyes out of the white. I have to do the white before I can do the safety eyes? Heck! I gotta do these 2 things. You are always loved and thought about in our community, friend. Hopefully this is giving you a little bit of a space where you can breathe, feel a little bit of coziness, a little bit of peace. Not with this boss music we have going on in the background, but in general. Alright, we got another dungeon. Exclamation point, join. One eyeball, and another one. This goes for anybody that's in chat, though. If you're having a good day, a bad day, a mediocre day, I am here to hopefully bring a smile to your face. I know it's hard when you're having big feelings and big emotions and going through grief to feel any form of excitement or joy. And let yourself be in the space that you need to process what you're going through. It doesn't have to just be loss. It could be maybe you missed out on a promotion, or you lost your job, or a significant other has passed away, or you're going through a breakup. Or you're having just to make big decisions regarding your family. If there's something that's weighing on you, please know that you have the space to come here and not have to think about it for a few minutes. You're starting a workout? Awesome! Take care of your physical health? Absolutely. Physical health will help with your mental health? Absolutely, for sure. You're here to provide duct tape, plastic wrap, and a shovel. Here you go, Shadow. Nice land. I need some safety eyes. Let's see. That'll be a good size. Yeah. Okie dokie. Now it says add the eyes to the side. Oh, but on the front up here. So there's eyeball number 1. So the edge of the white is beside the back loop. Got it. Alright, exclamation point join. Get in on this next dungeon. This... maybe here instead? No, that seems like one road too far forward. No, it definitely... that lines up. Yeah, that'll be fine. Alright, let's plop these guys in here. Okay. Nope, that popped right out. So let's change to a smaller backing. There we go. Solid. See if I can change this backing. The drop game does not like to restart a new drop. That's weird. I haven't changed any other settings. Unless the Pixel Plush people did something on the back end of their UI. You found a common melon shield. And a rare book of magic. Nice! Alice, you can become a mage. Like Frieden. Lizzie, you got something. You got a legendary head. You could be a pumpkin head. I want the pumpkin head. Lightning found a blue shield. Azure, is that blue? Azure? No, Azul is Azure. I don't know what color Azure. I got platinum gloves. You can be a pumpkin head. Lizzie is the pumpkin queen. You want to know what shenanigans Leisha and Aeolus were up to yesterday? They thought it would be a good idea to bully me. And they have bullied me into the possibility of maybe, supposedly, potentially playing Elden Ring for you guys. So it sounds like, ow, sounds like they hate me. That's what that sounds like to me. Yeah, you are absolutely making him proud being a bully. It's going to be a charity redeem. So it's going to be a milestone that we have to hit for charity. And I will tell you now, it's going to be a hefty milestone. So we as a community will have to work hard if you want to see Becca playing Elden Ring. There's Magikarp's eyes. It's kind of looking like a Tatsugiri right now. Okie dokie. That should be all of that. Eyeballs have been sufficiently attached. Next, all we do are the decreases, and we're done. So we are, once we finish this body, I'll go grab some lunch. We'll raid out, get some lunch. One, two, 3, 4. I got another dungeon! Exclamation point, join! We'll have the last couple of dungeons for the day. You sacrifice your pumpkin head for experience. Its attributes are no better than what you currently have. Oh, okay. You should have shared it with me. I need a helmet. One, two, 3. Gave you over 4,000 experience? Heck yeah. I hope it gave you enough to level up. I don't know what level you are. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Almost at level 20. Nice. I'm a little over level 19. Two more rows. 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll add all the stuffing. 12. Alright, so here's where the stuffing comes in. Another dungeon! Exclamation point, join! Shadow! Come out of the woodworks! Ani, if you are still listening, come out of the woodworks. Bahantame or Sushi, if anybody of you are still lurking. Remember, if you are lurking, you have to refresh your lurk every 10 to 15 minutes to count as an active viewer on Twitch now. So you can always use the 1-point channel point. If you don't want to talk, you want to be silent lurking, you can do the 1-point channel point that says, I'm still here. You missed it, Shadow. Bummer. I think we'll still have one more dungeon before we raid out. One, two, three, four. 5 and last stitch. Alright, our Magikarp's body is finished. I'd like to add a little bit more if I can try to fit this in here. Just right at the very edge. And it is now noon o'clock, which means it is Feed Becca o'clock. It's Feed Becca o'clock. Two, three, four, 5, done. All right, let's make sure that this Magikarp is gonna fit into our aquarium. All right, there's another dungeon for you. So you may have to put him to the side. He is big, him thick. He is struggling to fit in this. Hopefully he doesn't have too much. Oh, he's not gonna fit once I have to add the top, like the yellow fins on top and bottom. Oh no. He is not gonna fit. This is him too big. No! Heck. No. He fits naked. He fits naked. Him thick boy. Him a thick boy, drats. And this is actually smaller. I'm using a 3.5 hook when the pattern calls for a 5mm hook. So I figured it was going to be small enough, but lesson learned. Still too big. Oh well. I'll still make it because I needed to make a Magikarp anyway for just to sell. I wanted him to be for the aquarium, but that's okay. Ani, nice! You landed our last land of stream. Congratulations. Alright, let's get on out of here. Let me turn off this Hollow Knight music, even though it's beautiful and amazing and I love every second of it. Let's get out of here. Okie doke. I don't know who I should raid over into. Let's see who's live.
Lizard, 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 lizard.
They aren't live yet. I mean, they are. They're obviously live. They have to be raidable. They are on their starting soon screen. But we're gonna go raid over into Visual Pine. Heck, I just dropped Magikarp on the floor. It's okay. Who is a St. Jude fundraiser as well.
Lizard, 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 lizard.
So I will see you guys on Monday. Thank you guys for being here and hanging out and doing all of the dungeons and all that chaos. I will catch up with you guys Monday. I'm back to work on Monday, so we're going to be back to our Monday evening streams. No more surprise morning streams. Bummer. Back to work. Look at my DMs. Yeah, of course. Absolutely. If that's what you would like, for sure, Lightning. That would be fine with me. Absolutely. All right, I'll see you guys on Monday. You guys take care. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend, everybody, and Happy New Year. See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. See you later, mashed potato. See you soon, macaroon. Say goodbye, pumpkin pie. Toodaloo, kangaroo. Catch you later, operator. Adios, cinnamon toast. See you later. Goodbye, butterfly. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay blessed, everybody. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.